Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Property Doctor, and this is Property Doctor Show, the show that brings to property owners and property users the easiest remedies to maintain your homes, to manage your home, to help you save lives, save time, and make money. My name is Funmi Amunega Ajayi, like I said, known as Property Doctor.
I'm coming. If you hand over to government to maintain, the budget the money and share it.
To live in that particular place that the house is. So it's supposed government will compensate them so that and pay them and relocate them to where they are going and build another house for them.
Careful engineering and management to meet human needs. Doctor. You can connect with us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube at Property Doctor NG, and on Twitter at Property Doc NG. Cast me not off in the time of old age. Forsake me not when my strength faileth. This Psalm 71 verse 9, and it's talking about old age. We are talking about a special kind of home today. That's the old people's home. You know, we talked about cheap homes, we talked about smart homes, we talked about different kind of homes that people can stay in, affordable homes, how you can get those homes and how to manage them. Now, when we talked about smart homes in one of our previous episodes, maybe some years ago, we also talked about special homes and how you can keep them and manage them properly. I prepared a proposal for someone about having a standard old people's home here in Nigeria, and I feel I should share it with my viewers because I'm sure some of us have old people in our homes. Like children have special homes that they can stay if they are orphans. It's also good to prepare for old people's home for people who do not have a good place to stay at old age. You can have this as an investment or as a non-profit organization or even a non-governmental organization. You can get some tips here for the aged ones in your homes as well. I know this video is going to help some of us who like taking care of the old people. Getting old is a privilege. If you have an old person in your home, you are blessed. You know, they give you history, they pray for you, and so many other things. People need to prepare for their old age. The society and the government needs to prepare for our old people. This will help most people because the economy is changing, life is changing generally, and there is evolution, things are changing. We need to prepare for the old people and prepare for old age before it catches up with us unexpectedly. As we celebrate our birthdays, we are getting older here on planet Earth. If you see another new year, you are getting older and having more years spent on Earth. So let me give you some tips on what to expect with respect to sheltering the old people. They are vulnerable, their system is changing gradually, but they didn't know or they didn't prepare for it. But old people's home is the type of home that is built within the society to provide shelter, care, comfort, even food to the elderly people who can no longer live in their own homes. Some of these people may want to live an independent life amongst their contemporaries who may understand one another. You know, they can share their jokes among one another. They may have chosen to stay in an old people's home because they have grown-up children who may not be able to care for them at a particular time for different reasons, or they might have lost their loved ones, or maybe they are suffering from a chronic disease that have made them unable to live an independent life. At this home, we encourage people to have more life by providing services that will be one of a kind and they will look forward to living. We encourage activities that will keep them alive, alert, and well. Sometimes you hear some people say that they do not want to grow old. I'm not sure I don't know if you've heard that, but I've heard that they don't want to grow old to the point that they become a burden to their loved ones, or that they are afraid because they do not know what their old age will look like. Knowing that the government has not really provided for our seniors makes one frightened, and they just wish to die on time to just get out of the system. But with this kind of facility, we can get to know our seniors, bond with them, learn from them, and keep history alive. So let me describe the features of the old people's home. Shelter of various types are in the old people's home. You have private rooms, that is rooms where you have like self-contained people who want to have their own privacy, or sometimes you can have a shared room between people who wish to stay together. And if you're doing that for business, it's going to come at a cost. But all the amenities will be adequate for them. Then you also have room for convalescence, special rooms for those who have mobility issues and other types of ailments will be provided for in the old people's home. All rooms will have some equipment that will make them live an independent life, like they have their ironing board, they have their TV, they have their microwave. If you prepare a facility like this, they will enjoy living. It makes it easy for them. The entire facility will have different infrastructure to cater for the needs of the aged ones and the seniors. You need to provide ramps, supports as they walk in the bathroom, in different areas, maybe climbing the stairs, and support system that can just help them just be on their own. Many people fall in their home, some sleep or trip, and some just accidentally lose their balance, and it can affect them. So you can prevent accidents from happening in this kind of facility by providing infrastructure that will help them from falling, keep them from falling or tripping or even sleeping. Now, in an old people's home, you expect to have a living room where they can bond together. Man is a social being, and when they stay together, they can crack some jokes, have fun together, and you can provide a large living room for all of them. Then food and nutrition is very important. You can have restaurants in the old people's home, like a cafeteria also can be there so that even outsiders can patronize them. Sometimes you can provide meal tickets. So if you have an old person staying with you and you want to keep them safe, you can provide meal ticket for them so that they can use the meal tickets to get themselves food, just to make them see that they are doing something. Or you can give them a stipend for their personal shopping, that is in the shopping centers. In the old people's home, you can have, in the same environment, you can have a hotel so that when you go to visit your old ones there, you can stay in the hotel. You have somewhere to stay, spend more time with them in the hotel, close to the old people's home, and just have some time with the old ones. It makes them feel loved. The time you spend with the old people is memorable, both to the old and to the young. So it's good to provide facilities for them. Now you can provide schools in the old people's home as well. For those who want to learn new languages, they want to learn craft, computer training, they want to do something new, or they just want to exercise their brain or their fingers. It keeps them more alive, and it gives them something that is challenging, something to do, something new. You can also provide a medical care in the old people's home, like a hospital for the aged ones, to help them so that they can take care of them in case there's a sickness. You need nurses around as well. It's good to have a recreation center in an old people's home where they see nature, or somewhere they can even plant some things, plant and see those things grow. You also need the gym area or the games area where they can play their games, their Ludo, Ayo, different drafts, different things they can play and have fun together. This will help them to grow. The gym will help them to exercise themselves and keep them fit. This will enable good circulation in their bodies and also have something to look forward to. Having the indoor and outdoor game, mild games for them is good and it's going to help them as well. The shopping center is also important So you need a shopping center in this kind of environment. So when you get there, you can shop, you can take them for shopping, and even you can buy something for yourself. You need a library for those who like to read. And you also need a religious center for those who want to meditate more. You know, as they grow old, they tend to slow down and meditate more. So they look at life as a mystery and tend to look for avenues to get closer to their creator. Hence, you need to provide a place for worship for them. Now, if you're in the business side, the event center is necessary. You can build an event center in that area. It depends on the size of land you have actually. But if you have an event center, you can create an income while taking care of the old people around you. You know, I talked about plants and so on. Having a garden, you can plant vegetable, you can plant maize. It keeps them busy and they look forward to harvest and new planting season. Here in Nigeria, you know, we don't have reliable power supply. So you can have a standby power supply, provide power for them, constant water supply, constant power supply, clean, potable drinking water. It's also important to have wash area for them where they can wash their clothes, maybe provide washing machine and a dryer for their clothes. The services for these old people is quite good. You need the nurses to take care of them and to keep them healthy, check their blood pressure and so on. Safety is very important, security is very important. So we need to have maybe a CCTV, good security for them, and provide for the special individuals whose family may want to see the way they are caring for them. You might provide something like a camera so that they can check their people whenever they want to check. The safety of the environment, the staff, and the aged ones is very good. So when you are planning to have an old people's home, it's good you start with the design. Now, if you're looking for somewhere to invest and you have some money and you're planning to have a home of this nature to take care of the aged ones, I think it's a good business. It will make you come closer, bond with more people, and get returns even while pursuing your passion. If you want an income generator, so let's look at this avenue because it's quite good. In this area, you can get some money. You can do some things in the area, providing for the old ones, and at the same time getting some income. That's for those who want to diversify and do another kind of business. You can also have a training center for nurses or for carers, those who want to care for the old people. You can provide something for them and train people. It keeps the system going on. I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. It's a good thing to grow old. Please leave a comment below. Thank you for staying with us on this episode of Property Doctor. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click on the like button and don't forget to click on the subscribe button to become one of a Property Doctor family. We are waiting to receive you. I'm actually excited to have you join us. Thank you for being with us on this episode of Property Doctor. We hope to see you same time next week for another interesting episode of Property Doctor. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day and bye.